Good day, everyone. Before we start, I just want to introduce myself. My name is Richel Dumabok from BSBA and K2C. So, in this presentation, we're gonna tackle about the good governance. In the first questions, what are the three branches of governance? First, we have the three branches. We have executive, legislative, and the judicial. First, the executive branch. Executive branch is responsible for implementing and enforcing laws. It includes the press or chief executive in the case of country with a parliamentary system. The second branch is the legislative branch. Legislative branch is in charge of making laws. It consists of a parliament, congress, or similar legislative bodies depending on the country's governance structure. And lastly, the judicial branch is tasked with interpreting laws and ensuring their constitutionality. It compromises the courts and judges who resolve legal disputes and uphold the rule of law. The next question is, what is the purpose of good governance? The purpose of good governance is to ensure effective, transparent, and accountable management of a country or organizations. It aims to promote fairness, integrity, and efficiency in decision-making process, as well as the rights to uphold the rule of law and protect the rights of all individuals. Good governance plays crucial role in fostering trust and confidence among citizens, it promoting economic development and enhancing overall stability and sustainability. The third question is, what are the eight basic elements of good governance? First is the participation. Participation is encouraging everyone to express their own opinion through established institution and ensuring freedom of association and expression for all individuals. The second is rule of law. It enforcing the legal framework, particularly in terms of human rights. It is an impartial manner to uphold good governance. Third is the transparency. Transparency is conducting government policies within the legal boundaries and providing access to information related to policies for all, especially those directed impacted. Fourth is the responsive. Responsive is establishing institutions and process that are capable in addressing the needs of all stakeholders promptly. The fifth is consensus oriented. It focusing on decision-making process that aim to reach agreements acceptable to all parties involved without causing harm. Six is the equity and inclusiveness. It ensuring the fairness and equal opportunities for all members of society to enhance their well-being. Seventh is the effectiveness and efficiency. It also making decision and utilizing community resources in a manner that meets the needs of a society optimally. And lastly, number eight is accountability. It holding all governance institutions accountable to all public for the betterment of society overall quality of life. Lastly, the number four question. As a student, how can you contribute in upholding good governance in our country? As a student, I can contribute to upholding good governance in our country in several ways. First is the education and awareness. Stay informed about civic issues and educate others. It can promote us to the discussion on good governance principles among your peers.
participation,
engaging in student government or clubs that focuses on civic engagement, attend public meetings, voice your opinions and participate in elections. Third is the voluntarism. Get involved in community services projects that promote good governance, transparency, and accountability. Fourth is advocacy. Advocate for policies and practices that promote transparency, accountability, and fairness in governance. Writing letters, petitions, or participate in peacefully protest. Fifth is the ethical conduct. Ethical conduct lead by example by practicing honesty, integrity, and ethical behavior in all aspects of your life. Research and analysis. It conducts research on good governance issues and provide constructive recommendation for improvements. By actively engaging in these six activities, we can play on valuable role in upholding good governance in our country.